Hey folks, welcome to this week's edition of Brush Pile Fishing. As you can tell, it is a cold morning down here in Louisiana. We're on Caney Lake. It's about 28 degrees right now. They're calling for a high of about 40. We're going for some of these timber crappie. I've got a great guest, Stuart Baum. He's a legend down here for the locals, a great fisherman, tournament angler, and he says we should be having no problem catching some nice fish today. So Caney Lake, Louisiana, stay tuned. We'll be right back with Brush Pile Fishing.
Many people look at a lake and feel a sense of calm serenity. Crappie fishermen feel the heart-pounding anticipation of the thump. That's why host Russ Bailey is addicted to crappie fishing. It's this addiction that takes Russ from the Midwest to the Deep South in search of the best lakes, techniques, and patterns from some of the best crappie anglers in the country. Right here on Brush Pile Fishing.
Hey folks, welcome back to Brush Pile Fishing here in Caney Lake, and I'm with my guest, Stuart Baum. How we doing, Stuart?
All right.
I'll tell you what, they were calling temperatures to get into the mid-40s today. I'm not sure it's going to make it. It's awful cold this morning.
I believe, if I didn't know better, I think it was going to struggle to see it.
Well, you know, this is my first time on Caney. We're doing a late January show. Can you tell the folks what pattern we're going to try?
We're going to try to go out today with a live scope and see if we can do some single pole jig fishing and standing timber.
Okay.
And stumps down deep, real deep.
Like how deep?
Like 40 foot of water deep.
That's deep.
Fishing
Okay.
30, 35 foot down there.
Okay.
And got some trolling poles and some live bait, and if we struggle, need to change it up a little, we'll switch gears and do a little trolling for a few minutes and see if we can get anything done different.
Whatever it takes to get some fish.
That's right.
You ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Caney Lake, first time, folks. Here we go. If you just joined us, we're here at Caney Lake, Louisiana, fishing with Stuart Baum. It is a cold, cold morning here. And what we're doing, we're using that live scope. We picked some off of trees, and then we've also seen some schools of crappie suspended, and we've been able to pick a couple of those off. Really having to work for the bite this morning. These fish are locked up with this front that's come in. Take it.
You finna get yours now.
I'm waiting, he's right on it. There we go.
Get on up here.
There we go. First one of the morning, folks. Don't feel too bad. Oh no, we'll take him. Woo! There we go. Stuart, we've hit how many trees now just to find that first active one?
6 or 7.
And the thing is, folks, when he thumped her, he thumped her. That's a nice black crappie. And Stuart, you said all blacks in this
All
lake.
blacks. Never caught a white out of here. There's got to be some in here.
Nice fish. We have got 28 degrees, pretty steady winds, and we're just fishing some timber that's under the water, and we're making a lot of moves, and that's the first one of the morning, folks. Nice fish. Stuart here on Caney. I know today's not typical with this cold of weather coming in, but is this normally the winter pattern you like to fish, trees?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Normally, though, it's off the bottom, but I come out here in this timber patch and just make my drifts across, you know, but like with this live scope, we actually are able to go in here and pick this timber apart,
Yep.
you know. Where before, you know, you could see it out here, but it's hard to get on fish down there 30 foot deep.
Yeah.
When it's 40 foot of water and you know, you're making a drift, so.
What kind of limits do they have here on Caney?
50 a person, no length limit.
Man,
do what you want.
that's a lot of crappie.
It is. I would love to see them go to a 20, 25 fish limit though, I think.
Yeah.
This thing holds, it's 5 out of the top 9 black crappie in the state record book.
Really?
Top 9, this lake holding 5 of them.
You know, you've got some bigger lakes that you hear so much about. You don't hear a lot about Caney.
You know, it's kind of a sleeper.
And we're getting these fish deep, folks. Right now we're in about 40 foot of water. A lot of these are 25 to 35 foot down.
There we go. Get him on up here, Papa.
Sir. Not bad. Oh,
Come
not
on
bad
with
at
him.
all.
Come on with him.
That was awesome. Suspended fish out in the middle of nowhere.
No man's
Over that creek
land.
channel. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Still to come, more brush pile fishing action. B&M Poles,
That's a 3-pound crappie.
the #1 crappie pole company in the world.
Got him.
Whether you're jigging, trolling, pulling, or pushing, B&M has your pole.
My signature series rod.
Third-generation family company with over 70 years experience. Home to the Bucks Graphite Jig Poles, the first and best-selling graphite jig pole in the U.S. for over 35 years. B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world.
Hey folks, Russ Bailey here for BrushPile Fishing. We are here in Kentucky at Cornfield Crappie with Mark Riddle. Mark, how we doing?
Good, Russ. How are you?
I'll tell you what, you just rigged our boat. Absolutely great products you have. Can you tell the folks about all you have to offer?
We got our monitor mounts. We got a new bridge. The thing we've done the most with has been the cable saver. We've actually sold them worldwide. We got a mount to put the live scope on the trolling motor.
There you have it, folks. Cornfield Crappie. If you want the boat that looks good, Cornfield Crappie.
BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by these outstanding sponsors. B&M Poles, over 70 years of quality and performance. War Eagle, built for hunters who love to fish. Suzuki, the ultimate 4-stroke outboard. Slime Line, catch the fever. Crappie Magnet, sore lip 'em all.
Folks, I hope you're enjoying today's show. And if you're one of those guys that just cannot get enough crappie fishing, go to our social media outlets too. Our Facebook page, if you like that, hit like and share. And we also have podcasts now on iHeartRadio. We have our own BrushPile Fishing podcast every week. All the old ones are there, completely free. Check it out. Now back to the show. Stuart, with this cold front that's come in, we have had to do a lot of moving,
A lot of moving.
a lot of adjustments, and still trying to put together a good pattern, but getting one here and there. Stuart, how long you been fishing, Caney?
Oh, since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Pretty good little while.
Folks, we have had to get ice off the eyelets today. It is cold this morning. Let's see if we can get one more 2 out of there. There,
he
got
is.
him.
Get him on up here.
Mine must be wrapped, dog. That ice is playing heck with us, folks. Yep.
There he is.
Ice in the eyelets. It is cold, folks. You can see our breath, and like I say, we've had eyelets freezing up and everything else this morning. But we're staying with it and catching a few keeper crappie. Folks, I'm talking about how cold it is this morning. It's 28 degrees. The winds are howling pretty good, and the eyelets are actually icing up a little bit. And you can see the ice right there on the line. So it is cold this morning. But you know what? You catch a couple of them fish like that and you don't mind it so much. Hey folks, welcome back to BrushPile Fishing. We are here at Caney Lake in Louisiana with Stuart Baum. And Stuart, you know, we talked in the opening that this cold front, we didn't know exactly what it was going to do. We wanted to come out, hit the timber. We've had some wind to deal with, and the fish are absolutely locked up. So, talk a little versatility here, and we're going to change patterns a little bit. And the way you've got these, we've got some jigs on some, we've got live bait on some, and we are right off the bottom in this 35 foot of water. You know, folks, we caught a few nice fish hitting that timber, but you would see on that live scope, several of those fish would come up, look at it, and either stay there and do nothing or just go away right away. And we tried every presentation we could think of. But this is, when I say severe cold front, we got on the waters 26, 28 degrees, somewhere around there.
Yes, sir.
The winds, we had to deal with ice on the eyelets, and you know, they call for temperatures to get up in the 40s. I don't think it's going to make it.
I don't think it's going to make it either. There you go, fish.
There we go. That didn't take long, if that's a crappie. Oh yeah.
There you go.
And right off the bottom, 35 foot of water. We've been spider rigging here, what, 2 minutes?
2 minutes, maybe.
There we go. And we are bringing them fish from the deep, deep water. Look at there, folks. Another good keeper. And folks, if you did just join us, every fish that we have caught have been black crappie. Stuart, you say
sir.
You've never caught a white crappie.
Never caught
here.
a white crappie in this lake.
Bringing them out of that deep water.
That's right.
Stuart, one thing with us going to the spider rigging, it's a little bit more easy now to control the boat and get them jigs out in front of us, because that wind, as you can see, folks, the wind is still pretty brutal out here.
We changed gears a little and doing a little deep, deep water spider rigging now. And we're moving pretty slow, about 0.2. Fishing these fin spin heads and jigs with some live bait tipped on there. And we're fishing right off the bottom. A lot of these fish, earlier we were jigging those trees. A lot of the fish we could see every now and then was right in the mud in the bottom. You know, you couldn't really even see them good. That's what we're trying to tone in on right now, is catch some of them that's down there in the mud. And we're able to get our baits right down in there on them and put it right in their face real slow. And they got there you go, you got a fish on now.
Stuart, do you find that, there, crappie, do you find that some of those fish that are laying right on their bottom are less affected by the cold fronts?
I think so. I'd say we've been doing this just a minute now, and we've already started picking some up.
Yep. And he
A
engulfed
little
that one,
faster than
folks.
we've been doing. I think that's probably why. Those fish aren't as locked up as the ones on the timber.
Stay where you are. More brush pile excitement is coming up. War Eagle Boats, the most versatile line of hunting and fishing aluminum boats available. We strive to overcome real hunting and fishing obstacles, which drives us to create better products in the future. Check out the Blackhawk 2170, the ultimate crappie fishing boat. Built on a 22-degree V-hull and paired with a 150 horsepower motor, you get lots of space and performance. All War Eagle boats are built to suit the needs of our customers, guaranteeing you a boat worthy of the investment. Visit wareagleboats.com to get yours started today.
Getting a high-quality, American-made product at one of the best price points in the industry, customer service that's second to none. More importantly, they flat out catch fish.
The new home for your fishing needs is boneheadtackle.com. Get all the latest product information. Shop our new and improved tackle shop. We have baits for crappie, bass, striper, sand bass, saltwater and terminal tackle, bait styles in slim stick, stump bugs, brush gliders, and bulk jig heads available. Check out our superior monoline, crankbaits for bass, and our top-of-the-line carbon fiber fishing rods. Bonehead Tackle, family-owned business with one goal in mind: make fishing more fun and help all anglers catch more fish.
Brush Pile Fishing is brought to you by these amazing companies: Grand Lake St. Mary's, Crappie USA, NKT.TV, Rockport Rattler, Power Pole, Bonehead Tackle, Cornfield Crappie.
You know, one thing with as finicky as these fish are, spider rigging, we've got the longer poles, they're way out in front, where when we were hitting that timber, we were directly over top of them. Right. And that could make a lot of difference. You know, Stuart, of course, you being a tournament angler, you may have a game plan that you want to do, but sometimes it changes.
You gotta change it up. You gotta be versatile if you're gonna catch fish every day.
I notice you're using the power trollers, and I used them in a show we did in Sardis, but we were using 3 ounce,
Yeah.
you know, sinkers. So you still like it even though we're using
Well,
the lighter?
Typically would be spider rigging with BGJPs,
Okay.
but this deep water. A lot of times I have a 2-ounce weight on here, even a 1 ounce sometimes, but it's so far down there. I've gotten to where I really like these.
There we go.
There you go.
If that's a crappie, it might be decent. Now, you're kind of giving up on me now. No? Oh yeah. He hit her hard. Another good fish here. And you know, we talked you bringing these out of these deep, deep water. We're gonna clean these.
That's right. They just won't hardly make it.
Yep.
You put them back when they've been down there that deep and you pull them out so fast.
Another good fish to eat.
We'll throw out a sock here on each side. Help slow us down. Get this boat noise off the front of the boat. See if we can effectively go back across this big flat with this creek channel on it we just caught those fish off of. These things are weighted on one side and got a float on the other. See how fast they'll fill up. And they work.
All we're doing now, folks, is just driving it all the way to the bottom and reeling up just a little bit to get it off there. So when you say we're dragging mud, we're really dragging mud.
We are literally fishing in the mud, yes sir.
Stuart, what's the biggest fish personally you've caught here at Caney?
Caught one 6 or 7 years ago out of here. It was a 301, and I wish I'd have put it on the wall. Caught it casting in the spring.
Oh, no kidding.
I wish I'd have put it on the wall. And when I say it was black, you'd have thought it was a male.
Really?
I mean, it was colored up.
Had a
I mean, it was
tuxedo
just
on.
as dark as it gets.
What you got there, bud?
Come on in here, Slab Daddy.
Oh yeah, that's a chunker. 35 foot of water. Catching these fish. Nothing rather be doing on a 28-degree day.
And now, the Brush Pile Gear Check.
Hey folks, Russ Bailey here, and thank you for joining us for today's Brush Pile Gear Check. We're off the water now, but let's talk about the equipment we used today. We started out jig fishing. We had 2 different rods we were using. I was using my 10.5 foot Signature Series by B&M. I had the Daiwa reel, and today I went with a clear line. I went with an 8-pound test slime line. And the jig of the day, I went with the 1/8 ounce Rockport Rattler, and then I went with the slab magnet, and it's a big bait. We tried different colors all day. The 2 colors we had the most success were orange and chartreuse and this red and chartreuse. By far outfished the Irwin's jig fishing. Now, I told you we used 2 different rods. That's the one I used. As far as the rod that Stuart was using, this is a new rod by B&M called the Tree Thumper. And he did pretty well on that too. Nice, beautiful rod, by the way there. Pretty, with all the sticks in it. But again, simple rigs, just vertical jigging that standing timber.
Today we ended up having to change gears a little bit, and we picked up some trolling poles, got in the creek channel, decided to do a little slow trolling. We used the power trollers by B&M, 16 foot, paired with a orange head, fin spin, below a 1/2 ounce trolling weight. And that's today's gear check.
Introducing NKT.TV, a brand new solution for the cord-cutting generation. With NKT.TV, viewers enjoy viewer-specific programming, with the ability to pick and choose the channels you wish to subscribe to. Missed brush pile fishing this week? Catch it on NKT.TV, along with all your other Pursuit channel favorites. NKT.TV offers dozens of network and channel options for you, the viewer, to choose from. So go ahead, cut the cord, and get everything you want with nothing you don't. Visit NKT.TV today.
just want to introduce that. The new BrushPile Fishing Store carries all the gear that I use in the BrushPile Fishing Show. Just go to www.brushpilefishing.com and check out the crappie shop and find jigs, apparel, line, nets, B&M poles, and so much more. In the sale and clearance sections, you'll find deep discounts on the gear that will help you put more fish in your boat. That's brushpilefishing.com. Stuart, did they form this lake for flood control?
No, sir. It's strictly built for, well, I tell you what, I guess a little deeper reason they built it. These little communities around this lake, back in the day, they were big logging communities. There's a big mill right over west of here, a mile or two. You know, those, you know, kind of like Detroit, when the plants shut down, it dries up. That's kind of what happened around here with these timber mills. A few of them are still open, but they used to really be hard hitting. And a lot of that stuff had moved on and died out, and the old towns was dying. And I guess congressmen, senators, I don't know, got to studying doing it a little. And they built it, and it turned out to be a real nice recreational boost for the area, you know.
So mainly it was made for recreation.
Yes, sir.
Well, good. Hey folks, want to give a big shout out not only to the area, but to the people around here at Caney Lake. It has been a great trip. You know, we had a cold front come through, but this is a great area, rich in history. It's beautiful down here. We're at Hooks Marina, a full service marina on Caney. Not only that, but they've got a great eatery. It is just such a pleasant place. And talking about Caney Lake, a lot of state records, bass and crappie, come right out of here. So I'll tell you what, hats off to this area. It's a great place to be. You know, you were saying this lake's only 30-something years old. That's young as far as most lakes too.
It is. In the 90s, the first 12, 14 years it was open, that's when a lot of the state records come out of this lake. Now, even since then, they've still had some crappie records, but shell cracker and bass, a lot of those records are from the first 15 years of it. I know we were talking a while ago about spider rigging wasn't our favorite technique, but how many times have you spider rigged 36, 37 foot?
On the bottom. Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying today's show, but I do want to bring up one thing. You know, so many times we talk about in tournament angling, you got to be versatile. And I remember my tournament days, it was just like today. You may have a plan going out. The weather was supposed to be a lot warmer. We had to change mid-game. We ended up getting a nice show. We caught some nice crappie, but again, Mother Nature controls everything. So remember, be versatile on the water. That can make the difference between catching 0 fish or having some to take home at the end of the day. Get him.
Oh, let me get one off your pole here.
You go ahead. Here I am trying to re-rig and Stuart taking my fish.
Well, I let you catch them all earlier. Figure I'll take me a little turn.
Your turn?
On no fin spin.
Was it really? There you go.
Sir.
Crappie
Magnet jig.
Hey folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Stuart, you're like me, man. We both love that single pole fishing. That's what we planned on doing all day. But your weatherman down here kind of got it wrong, so we had to be versatile.
That's right. Had to change it up a little, do a little spider rigging, finish it up, but still went back and caught a few more single poling after that.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed today, and with all the talk of the state records that can come out of here, I'd love to come back here when it's a little bit warmer and try this again, too.
Maybe a little springtime setup.
That would be all right, man. You
What's
good for that?
springtime weather?
Well, you know how the springtime weather can be, too. But it's got to be warmer than this,
It
bud.
has to be.
I have enjoyed fishing with you. First time I've been on the water with you, and I had a blast, buddy.
Had a great time with you too, man. Thank you.
Stuart Baum here at Caney Lake. I hope you enjoyed it, folks. You stay tuned, because we'll be back next week with BrushPile Fishing.
For more brush pile fishing excitement, find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.